born and bred in Rockhampton. And went to school within the Rockhampton area. In my later years, before that I was at Millman State Primary School for a little while so they could get a second teacher. And then we moved into Rockhampton where I finished my primary and secondary schooling there. From there I went through to work with a family business before heading to Brisbane with some nursing and joining corrective services. From there I joined the Rural Fire Service as a member of the Rural Fire Service, and followed up by joining Queensland Fire and Emergency Services within Rural Fire Service as a Brigade Training Support Officer. I've always wanted to have a shot at working within local government or within government, and I love working with the community, and particularly working with the members of the community, and in my roles currently as a volunteer within the community. I felt I had something to give out there to the community, and particularly back to where I live in the Livingstone Shire, and progressively move our Shire forward, I think, which is important. Having some new eyes and having a fresh idea in relation to what I believe our community needs, I thought, well, it's good to sit on the cheap seats, put your hand up and have a go, and I did. It's clearly evident the national, right throughout Australia, but in every region, it's the livability and it's having affordable housing. There is just none out there. We have people who are homeless, people are living on the streets, and it's getting increasingly difficult. So us as a council, but not only me as a member, I think about that all the time, particularly how can we make it better? What options do we have out there to develop suitable living arrangements for everyone? I mean, the best part of it is the diversity. You come from the coast, where we live here. If you look around us here, it's a beautiful part of the area, and also we've got the rural aspect of it, which a lot of places don't have. We've got two wonderful things. We've got our rural communities up to Ogmore and down. We also have our wonderful areas around here at the coast, at Emu Park and Yeppoon, Keppel Sands and those areas as well, and our small little communities within Kawarrel and those areas, and up at Byfield. So these areas are very special and all have their own uniqueness. And not on top of that, we also have Great Keppel Island, and not too many places can say they've got a bit of everything, and we have. So we're very lucky in Livingstone. I'm approachable, and that's the biggest thing. If you've got a problem, come talk to me. I'm a good listener. I will listen. There's always going to be issues out there that affect different people, and I'm willing and able to sit down and listen and talk to those people, particularly with those issues they have, and work through those issues. It's about working together so we can achieve a result at the end. I think the biggest thing is about people, about understanding the environment you live in, but also working with communities and volunteer groups is critically important. If you look at the Rural Fire Service, they look after 93% of our state, and they're all volunteers. So when you look at that, the aspect around that, it's quite an achievable outcome that the volunteers give. So being part of that is why I think that experience has also helped me out. One of the reasons why I want to continue on with local government, because local government, in my opinion, is about community and people, and particularly the region that we live in. It's not about politics. It's about how we deliver the services we have within our community, but also supporting our community when their needs as times are tough, and they are getting tougher. But it's a challenge that we face as members of local government, and with my fellow councillors I do as well.